Hey Jocelyn, this is John in the group from Facebook. I was just responding to your post on my post. So just going to go over a few basics of websites in general and then how it applies to yours and your competition. So when we take a look at your website and we plug it into our analytics tool here, we see that you're not getting much in the way of numbers here. And it makes sense in a lot of ways because the first thing that we look at when we look at a website, what it's doing for you is the content that you have in it. And by content, I mean, usually Google looks for about 1,500 words on the front page alone. And since you just have one of these one-page websites, which a lot of people do, it doesn't do much for you in the long run. It looks pretty. It really does. It's put together well, but ultimately, it's not doing anything for you. So what I'm here to show you is how to build that traffic, and ultimately, if you don't have the time to build that traffic, I have some tools at my disposal to do it for you. So we take a look at your analytics again here. You have five keywords that you're ranking for. When we talk about keywords, we're talking specifically about phrases that you type into Google that'll bring up your website possibly. So you're in the Orange County area, Laguna Beach, if I remember correctly, and we look at, so these top searches right here are usually lists like Angie's List or Yelp, that sort of thing. And then after that is when we start seeing the actual individual businesses like Orange County General Contractor, which is pbcgroupinc.com. I have their stuff pulled up in our same analytics program here, and we'll take a look at what they're doing. So we'll go back here to the overview, and we can see they're doing pretty well. We've got organic keywords here. They've got 103. So they have literally 103 different keywords that they're ranking for, including Orange County General Contractors. We can see they're in the 7th position, which matches what we saw when we searched here. And 150 people searched for that term in the past almost month. So Google usually updates these every month or so and ranks them accordingly. So our goal would to be, or your goal rather, would to be ranking terms like this on your website by putting those terms in your website and then having the appropriate content to back it up. You can't just write Orange County General Contractors 1,000 times on the front page and expect Google to be like, well, that's legitimate. So the goal is to work a bunch of these phrases or keywords into your front page, your services page, whatever many pages you're going to have. So having a decent sized website goes a long way in regards to ranking and being able to use those pages to push your ranking up onto Google. So we'll look at one other term here, or one other keyword. Orange County Contractors alone, they are number 7. They're up from number 8, and that has a volume of 100. So as you can see, there are plenty of people searching for these terms, and there's plenty of business to be had. You just have to rank for the right keywords. So the other part of this is actually looking at their backlinks. Backlinks are essentially what powers a website. So when we take a look at backlinks, it's a lot of technical jargon here and a lot of working through stuff. But if we take a look at, say, any competitor of yours, we can see that they'll have a lot of backlinks. Now, backlinks actually are your address posted on another website that has something to do with what you do as a business. So putting your website in a blog on say a remodeling website, or you put your website into a directory somewhere, that'll give you a little bit of a bump. Now, it all depends on the authority of the website. If you're putting your address into another website that has barely any traffic like yours, it's not going to do anything for you because Google hasn't ranked it up and hasn't said that it's an authority on the subject that you're looking at. So going into the next aspect, we'll see here this map pack right here. This has everything to do with your name and address, your reviews, your your input on Yelp and other directory websites that put up your information, your basic information about your business. And the more websites that you have done that for, the further up you'll get in this map pack here. So, which is usually eye-catching and one of the more important parts of, getting what you need out of whatever you're searching for. So then, just to reiterate, content, this map pack, which is also referred to as Google My Business, and backlinks. Backlinks can be kind of a grueling process, which is why some people get hired out to do that. And that's what I offer as a service as well, website building and the SEO work, which is called search engine optimization. So if you have any more questions, I'd love to sit down with you, maybe do a Zoom call. And if not, I hope this cleared some things up and helped. You can reach me on my Facebook there. And if you're interested in talking more, I'd love to go over some more things with you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.